News Panorama is a TV news magazine program that gives you the story behind the story.
It tells the stories the way they should be told by capturing the larger scale.
It deals with people's deep feelings on issues that, when brought to the fore, ultimately educates, informs, and entertains.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
This week on News Panorama, we take a look at the Cross River State Governor's birthday, village of agros and roses, human papilloma virus, traffic science, and Ember month flag off by the Federal Road Safety Corp. Welcome and thanks for joining me on the program News Panorama. I am Josephine Efanga.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
If you have just tuned in, you are watching News Panorama. The birthday celebration marking the 64th anniversary of the Cross River State Governor, Senator Bassey Edet Otu, was celebrated a few days ago amidst pomp and pageantry, musical, cultural displays, and glamour. Was attended by the timber and caliber of the society. Sonina brings the report.
The Governor, Senator Bassey Edet Otu, has affirmed that the journey to building a greater Cross River State has just begun. Governor Otu made the assertion during a birthday dinner in his honor at the Calabar International Convention Center in Calabar.
God be the glory, great things he has done, so much the wonder he gave us his son.
The birthday celebration marking the 64th birthday anniversary of the Governor, Senator Bassey Edet Otu, was celebrated amidst pomp and pageantry, musical cultural display, and glamour. It was attended by the wife of the Governor, Mrs. Edet Otu, the Speaker, members of the State House of Assembly, the Chief Judge, Justice Akoni Peme, members of the State Executive Council, Secretary to the State Government, Chief of Staff, Obong of Calabar Representative, Chairman, Traditional Rulers Council, the private sector, and APC family led by the state chairman, as well as loved ones. The governor, who was overwhelmed by the show of love showered on him, said it is time for Cross Riverians to rise and contribute for the general good of the state, adding that together they will arrive at true destination. Senator Otu, who ascribed his successes to God Almighty, said all he had attained is by the grace of God, who promote anyone he deemed fit, and thank Cross Riverians for their love, prayers on him, and pray God to bless all.
And the journey of 64 years is not a journey of a day. I want to thank God for his mercies. It is not by might and it is not by power. Whatever you are is by the grace of God. God is responsible for promotions. God has a day for each and every one. And in the day of promotion, nobody can stop you.
The governor, flanked by his wife, Mrs. Edet Otu, cut his birthday cake, officiated by the Chief Judge, and urged all to do their best wherever they found themselves by providing a shoulder for others to lean on.
S-W-E-E-U-S.
The Chief of Staff, Emmanuel Ayomba, in his remarks, said the gathering was to honor a man whom God has blessed and thank God for the life of the man, Governor Bassey Edet Otu.
The people first governor, Senator Prince Bassey Edet Otu, his ways has pleased God and God has blessed him. And we are gathered here today to give respect, to give honor to whom honor is due. And that person is the governor of Cross River State. That faith, that encouragement that he gave to us, we stand today to thank God for this 64th birthday of his. And we pray that God Almighty should bless him with all the blessings that he blessed Solomon.
The birthday celebration featured carnival presentation, cultural dances, comedy, and a special birthday dance by the celebrator and pleasantries. Sunday Ina, CRS News.
The amphitheatrical built-up village of Agros in Cyprus is home to some finest species of roses. The Rose Festival, celebrated annually, provides opportunity for traditions to be passed down to the younger generation. Angela Inyang tells us more about the village of Agros and its roses. The report.
Driving up Troodos Mountain through winding roads for about 45 minutes from Nicosia, the capital city of Cyprus, we finally arrive at the beautiful, peaceful, and serene village of Agros. Agros is a village built on the Troodos Mountains in the region of Pisidia in southwest Cyprus. It is said to be home to approximately 1,000 people, with houses built into the mountains at an altitude of 1,100 meters, replicating the amphitheater style of architecture. Quoting William Shakespeare, "Of all flowers, methink a rose is the best." The rose flower is a major part of the life of the people in Agros. Various species of roses are cultivated and are used for a variety of purposes like production of soaps, perfumes, rose water, candies, candles, and much more. The annual Rose Festival, organized by the people of Agros, takes place on 2 weekends in May. Guests troop in from different parts of the country and across the world to witness the festival. Some visitors follow the farmers to collect the roses at 5:30 a.m. Mr. Stelios tells us why the roses are collected so early in the morning and takes us through the distillation process.
Rose Damascus is the only roses that smell it so nice.
Yeah.
But it's roses,
have the smell.
yes, and it's roses only for one day. If you don't cut it in the morning until 10 o'clock and the sun is coming, these roses is tight. The leaves is going to throw until the afternoon. And it's good to collect, that's why we collect it early in the morning. And one rose push from this, maybe sometimes I collect 100 and 150 roses each morning for 10 days.
Okay.
And they need this temperature in Agros. Collect the roses, bring it here, we wait, we give it a paper how kilos they bring each one. And after that, about 10 o'clock, we put it in this barrel over there, and we can put it over there about 500 kilos. And we put it about 1,200 liter of water. We send over there steam, and they start to be boiled. And when they start to make the steam is going up there, they pass from this pipe over there. We send cold water there, and the steam is start to be liquid, rose liquid again. And we put it in this barrel. From this barrel, we put it over there. This is isothermic, and we leave it over there for 6 months to sleep, to rest. And after that 6 months, we bottle in this room over there.
Okay.
And we send it to the market. It's good to clean your face, it's good to drink it a little.
It's the rose water.
It's a rose water, and from rose water we make it so many other kind of products, such as cream from the face, double distillated to clean your faces, make it locumin, make it coconuts, and many other items.
The Rose Festival also serves as a way of passing down tradition from one generation to the next. At the festival, a variety of products made from the roses are sold. Traditional foods and snacks on display are also available for sale. Visitors are given a tour of the village on a train, providing opportunities for them to easily see all that the village has to offer. Borrowing the words of Alex Flynn, something with inner beauty will live forever like the scent of a rose. This best describes the desires of the people of Agros to keep their roses blooming. Angela Inyang, reporting.
The human papilloma virus vaccine HPV protects against genital warts and most cases of cervical cancer. Blessing Bassey says the HPV vaccine also protects against mouth, throat, head and neck cancers. Let's take a look as she brings more details on the report.
The impact of this vaccine on public health is substantial, with notable reduction in HPV infections and cervical precancers observed since their introduction in 2006 in the United States and various other regions across the country. This achievement reflects the efficacy of HPV vaccination in preventing a wide range of health risks. The importance of HPV vaccination begins with children, particularly those between the ages of 11 and 12, as they are strongly recommended and advised to receive 2 doses of the HPV vaccine, spaced 6 to 12 months apart. The vaccination can even begin as early as age 9 for adolescents who commence their HPV vaccine series after their 15th birthday. A total of 3 dosage is required, distributed over a 6-month period. Parents are encouraged to promptly engage with their healthcare providers if their teenagers have not yet been vaccinated, as initiating vaccination at an early stage is crucial for effective production. Some children said they were happy to get vaccinated, as this will create more awareness about cervical cancer.
The vaccination was a little bit painful, but I feel better from the paracetamol.
I think that this is very important because it causes awareness to people who are not aware of the HPV vaccine. And I also want to say thank you to ACT Foundation for creating this for us and Think Africa. Say that this program plays a vital role in creating awareness on the dangers of cervical cancer.
It's very good, and I think that it's going to help the youngest girls in the society to prevent them from having the cervical cancer. I'm scared and I'm also unsure, but I think that it's also good for my health.
The scope of HPV vaccination extends beyond children and includes teenagers and young adults up to 26 years of age. It is essential to note that the benefits of HPV vaccination are less pronounced for individuals older than 26, as many in this age group may have already been exposed to HPV. However, for adults between the ages of 27 and 45 who have not been previously vaccinated, the decision to receive the HPV vaccine can be made in consultation with their healthcare providers, considering their risk factor and potential advantages. In separate interviews, some parents reaffirmed the safety and effectiveness of HPV vaccines, saying it is a valuable tool in the prevention of cervical cancer.
There are a lot of cases of cervical cancer across the African continent, and it's our goal at that foundation that we continue to look for innovative ways to bridge that gap and see how we can improve awareness, early detection, and ensure that we have possible more partners, local partners, international partners, continue to provide support to grassroots organizations who are looking at working across communities to reach certain key beneficiaries.
Act now and get your children and what vaccinated, as cervical cancer is entirely preventable through HPV vaccination. For CRBC News Panorama, Blessing Bassey reporting.
There are numerous advantages of traffic signs, and their importance in road safety and transportation efficiency cannot be overstated, one of which is to provide drivers with important information about road condition, traffic rules, and potential hazards. Road markers in this report tells us the importance of traffic signs and how it helps prevent accidents and enhance traffic flow, the report.
Road signs provide valuable information to drivers and other road users. They represent rules that are put in place to keep you safe and help to communicate messages to drivers and pedestrians so that they can maintain order and reduce accidents. Neglecting them can be dangerous. Traffic signs provide valuable information to drivers and other road users.
I think the importance of this cannot be overemphasized. We all know that if we don't obey these rules, we are going to get hurt at the end. So I think keeping to traffic rules and regulation is for our good. It's expedient, it's for our good. So we will have to follow it strictly follow the government, follow the sensitization programs. Sensitization programs will also help to give us the knowledge, and when it is given, actually we have to follow it strictly to obey all the rules. It's going to save us from accidents and much of conflicts on the way, and it's going to help us have smooth journeys as we go about our daily businesses.
Some drivers in an interview said traffic signs are a crucial component of road safety and transportation efficiency, and they provide drivers with important information about traffic rules, road conditions, and potential hazards. They stressed that the advantages of traffic signs are numerous, including improved road safety, reduced accidents, and enhanced traffic flow. Another advantage of traffic signs is the ability to enhance traffic flow. They also pointed that directional signs can provide drivers with clear guidance on the best routes to take, reducing congestion and improving traffic flow. Similarly, lane control signs can help regulate traffic flow and reduce delays in high traffic areas.
It's very important to respect rules generally, because rules shape us, makes the society to be orderly. So be on the road is like life and death. So if you don't keep the rules on the road, you're bound to face a lot of difficulties which will affect you and also affect other road users. Traffic rules are things that as a driver you need to be at the tip of your finger. So within the town, you are expected not to run beyond 40 km per hour. And then you get to where there is a school, you are expected to slow down. And then you are also to be very, very observant of the incoming vehicles or other road users.
Some pedestrians advised that to ensure the effectiveness of traffic signs, it is important to have consistent and clear signs designs and placements, thereby avoiding road accidents. They added that this helps to ensure that drivers easily recognize and understand the information being communicated by the signs. Additionally, the use of technology can enhance the effectiveness of traffic signs. For CRBC News Panorama, I am Ruth Marcos.
As a yearly routine to ensure safety for drivers and road users, the Federal Road Safety Corp, Cross River State Sector Command held its 2023 annual Ember Month campaign flag-off in Calabar, with the avenue to educate road users on the significance to adhere to road safety rules and regulations, and also promote acceptable driving culture, especially in the period of Ember Month. Idon Sedesian brings details. The report.
As daily routines to ensure safety for drivers and road users, the Federal Road Safety Corp's Cross River State Sector held its 2023 annual Ember Month campaign flag-off in Calabar. The event, which has the theme Speed, aims at helping drivers and road users stem out overloading, overspeeding, and reduction of road traffic, deaths, and injuries in Nigeria. In a welcome address, the sector commander, Istafanus Ibrahim, said the Ember Month is a season of socio-economic activities, hence the purpose and need to enlighten drivers on safety. He recommended some preventive measures to include use of speed breakers while driving.
It gives me pleasure to welcome all our esteemed stakeholders to the 2023 edition of the FRSA Ember Month Flag-Off with the theme Speed Treats but Kills. Drive responsibly and avoid overloading. The last 4 months of the year in Nigeria tag Ember Month. It's a period that is often characterized with increased human and vehicular movement. It is a season full of socio-economic activities. Let us all endeavor to always drive safely to safeguard lives and property on Nigerian roads.
Research has shown that excessive speeding is one of the major causes of road traffic crashes with attendant injuries. Hence, the establishment of the Federal Road Safety Corps with a statutory mandate of ensuring safe monitoring environment through enforcement, public enlightenment, education, and research mechanism. The Zonal Commanding Officer, Jonathan Wode, noted.
Indeed, this is an avenue to refresh the memory of road users on the significance of adherence to road safety rules and regulations, and also promote acceptable driving culture, especially in this period of Ember Month.
The governor, Senator Bassey Edet Otu, who was represented by the Speaker, State House of Assembly, Mr. Elvet Ayambem, said roads are shared spaces and our actions while driving impact everyone around us. He said it was essential to drive responsibly, obey speed limits, and avoid overloading vehicles.
Speed is often exhilarating, but comes with a significant risk when it's not managed responsibly. Every time we step behind the wheel, we hold the safety of ourselves, our passengers, and others on the road in our hands. Adhering to speed limits and driving within your capacity, and ensuring that thrills doesn't turn into a life-threatening situation. Speed thrills, but it kills.
The Federal Road Safety Corp's wives and others pledged to disseminate and sensitize other publics.
As you're driving, remember one thing: your family, my family, our family, the family of this state, Sweet Prince family, all of us are waiting to meet you back. And everyone that step out, as you step out, you will come back in peace.
Drivers present at the event said what they had learned will be put into practice to ensure safety of lives.
We have been in this exercise for the past years. We know the do's and the don'ts. We have come, we have heard, and as a critical partner in the transport sector, I will take back the message to mobilize my people in the respective parks across board on the need to be safe on the road during this Ember month.
For CRBC News Panorama, I am Idonga reporting.
That is all we have on our lineup this week. We hope to be back same time next week. I am Josephine Efanga.